of Lab Rats. My name is Andy Walker.
I'm Sean Carruthers.
And as you can tell, we are not in Toronto anymore, Toto.
No, sir. We are over here, Dorothy, in Las Vegas, Nevada, and we're here for the Consumer Electronics Show 2007.
Sean and I come here every year to check out the latest and greatest technology. Of course, this is the biggest consumer electronics show in the world.
Yes.
And we'll be, over the next few days, we'll be taking a look at, the latest flat panel TVs and Wi-Fi and what else?
DVDs, cameras, just anything that puts electrons through the inside.
And it's going to be everything you're going to be buying this year, probably from the various consumer electronics companies that you like to buy from.
Maybe even next year too.
Maybe next year in 2008. Sometimes we see prototypes here, which is really cool. So we're going to see some, some of the stuff you expect and a few wacky things too, I think.
I hope so.
Of course, Lab Rats episodes wouldn't be enough without a little bit of wackiness, so we promise you that. Anyway, let's get started, but first, a message from our sponsor, TechSmith.
This is a llama. It carries luggage. This is a burrito. It is lunch. This is Camtasia Studio 4. It makes screencasts. Now answer our trivia question. What screencasting tool is not woolly or made of beans? I'll be back at the end of the show with the answer.
So we're here with TD Vision, and we're about to take a look through glasses that will do 3D. Now, they've got a camera that will shoot in 3D and a set of goggles that you can view back in 3D. And you also view 2D content as well without penalty if you want. So let's take a look inside.
Okay, we have a three-dimensional technology, and it has three parts, essentially. The camera, it's a three-dimensional camera. We have the visor, the TD visor, that it's a three-dimensional stereoscopic display. And we have the computer with all the software algorithms and all the programs and applications that we have created. So by the first time in history, we have integrated all the pieces that are required from software, hardware, firmware, and display to have and enable three-dimensional visualization for multiple purposes running on a computer.
Now, can you use anything with this system, or is it just strictly stuff that's been programmed for the TD Vision?
Well, let me give you an example. We are research associates with a company called SolidWorks. SolidWorks is a CAD/CAM manufacturer design program. Well, we already have a plugin for SolidWorks. So you just load the plugin, launch it, and then you're able to see it in 3D. All the content that you have created in SolidWorks, you can now see it in 3D. The other example is that we have a software development kit, and you can take that software development kit and apply that to any video game in the world. So
any video game at all?
Any video game. So let's suppose that you're a video game publisher. Well, you acquire our software development kit, make some changes on the software. Minimal changes takes you like less than 2 days to make the changes, and then you compile the program again, and it's ready. 3D and 2D simultaneously, so you can still sell it and deploy it, and the people who doesn't have the three-dimensional system, they will still be able to see it in a 2D monitor. And those who have it in the device, they will be able to see it in 3D.
So when will this be available to the public?
Well, we have been selling this already for military, medical, and educational and training systems. And we are now targeting the consumer electronics market. And we're going to be, this is a pre-production model. We're accepting actually pre-orders now. We're selling it right now. And the final version, or the final production version, is going to be ready before April 07.
Okay. And how much is it going to cost me to go 3D?
Okay, well, as all the technologies, we have studied that a lot, but as all the technologies, the price will go down as long as the volume goes up. And right now we're targeting a price line of $500. That's what we're targeting. Now, we're not there yet, and we're with the help of our customers and the early adopters. We also created a TDV Alliance. 5 companies are already there. We are Intel software partners, and we're also part of several associations. So they are helping us to lower down the price right now.
Okay. And you know what? I want one of these too, so please, go out and buy one of these. I want the price to drop.
TD Vision. Great.
Now, I have found some really cool gadgets from Samsung, correct?
Correct.
Let's have a look at this. Is it called a flip phone? What is it called?
Well, that right now, we're internally calling it the Flick for that reason.
That's great.
That is, it's a great little MP3 player phone, and look at how small it is. It's tiny. That's the one you're going to slip your SIM card in and carry on a Saturday night, where this one is the one you're going to carry every day for work.
Okay, so this is called the Flip It?
Flick.
The Flick, and this one's called, so what's this other one here?
Right, now this is the Blackjack by Samsung, and this is just been launched with Singular, and it is a Windows Mobile operating system. You can see it's got the full QWERTY keyboard. You have push email capabilities, so you're in constant contact. It also has the singular video service and the singular music service, and look at the size of that screen on which you get to enjoy it.
That's really great. Now, is that an LCD screen or?
Yes.
It is. And what's the pricing on this guy?
You know, that is up to singular. I think right now at introduction it was $200 with their usual 2-year contract.
Right. And so the blackjack for work
and the flick for play.
I love it. Thank you so much.
Right, thank you.
Nice to meet you.
Good meeting you.
Yeah.
So I just had to drop by the Genum booth here at CES Unveiled because Genum is good Canadian technology, an old company in the hearing aids space, and now they've recently gone into Bluetooth headsets, and we're here to take a look at a couple of the new ones, and we're here with Nathan. So Nathan, tell us, what do you have that's new this year?
Well, actually, first off, you raised a great point there, which is Genum Corporation, we are Canadian. We've been around for over 30 years, primarily in the hearing space. But I think that's one of our strengths because we've taken a lot of that technology, a lot of that experience that we've learned in the hearing aid space and put it into our Bluetooth headsets. And that's why we have noise cancellation technology that you just won't see from anyone else.
How does the noise cancellation technology work within a headset that small?
Sure. So, believe it or not, what we've done is we've put the exact same DSP that you'll find in high-end hearing aids running thousands of dollars, and we've put that technology into our Bluetooth headset. So we're the only headset on the market today with a DSP inside that runs at 120 million instructions per second. And what we do with all that processing power is we sample 2 audio streams at a time through our dual microphone array.
So we go in through here and here?
That's right. And what we do is we compare those 2 audio streams so we can tell what's coming from in front of your face and what's coming from the environment around you. So basically, the person on the other side of the call hears only your voice and doesn't hear the environmental noise.
Excellent. So now this one right here is very, very tiny. I remember them being a lot larger than this. What's this one?
So actually, the one you're holding is the NX6000, which we're launching at CES today. And what's new and exciting about it is it's a smaller form factor, and it's also a little bit more organic in its design. So it's not quite as geeky, so to speak, as some of the other Bluetooth headsets you'll see out there.
So you don't even notice that you're wearing it.
It's pretty lightweight. It's just about 10 ounces.
All right, and how much is this going to be?
The MSRP in the States is $129. The Canadian MSRP, we haven't actually set yet, but it'll probably be around $149.
Okay. And I notice you're holding a headset like the old one that you had out, except it now has VoIP capability.
That's right. I thought this would be of interest to the folks at LabRats. So this is one of the few headset solutions out there that is Skype certified. So what we've done is we've taken our industry-leading noise cancellation and mated it with a plug-and-play Bluetooth dongle. So all that configuration headache that you would go through basically is gone. You plug the USB dongle in and you're up and running in a matter of minutes.
Yeah, because usually with Bluetooth you have to go in and change all of the settings, pair the thing. It's just a pain in the tuchus.
It comes paired out of the box, so we've taken that headache away. And really what we say is you'll be 0 to Skype in a matter of minutes.
Okay, and this thing will still work as a Bluetooth headset with your cell phone?
Certainly. It'll still work with your mobile phone as well, so you get the best of both worlds.
Okay, thanks a lot, Nathan.
Oh, my pleasure.
So I have to say that I've only been here a few minutes, but this looks really cool. Looks like something out of a science fiction movie. What is it, Eric?
This is it's called a Palm Pilot. It is a full remote control, radio controlled helicopter. It's very, very stable. It'll hover. It goes forwards, backwards, 360 degrees, and up and down.
Wow, and this is $9,000?
Yes, close. $69.99.
$69.99. Oh my God!
You fly indoors. It's a great couch potato toy. It's 15-minute flight time. Takes about 10 minutes to charge up and do it again. It's very, very durable. You can bash it around and it'll survive.
Really? Wow. Now, do you have a little controller we can start it up? Because I really want to see this thing go. Now, you guys have other models as well, I gather.
Yes, this one here has got a video camera on it.
Oh, really?
We can actually pull up. Oh, here we go. There's a video screen on here.
Right.
So
Show it to the camera here. Can you turn it on? Do the live video feed? Look at that. It's like a spy camcopter kind of deal. Look at that. Now, what's this one called?
This is called the Recon.
The Recon. All right.
Okay, so this has a video camera in it. Okay, it's a 3-channel unit. It would go.
Turn on the camera.
Yeah, absolutely. It's got the clear shell, and it has a little micro video camera in here.
Right.
Okay. Along with the remote control, there will be a 2.2-inch LCD, color LCD screen in here.
Right.
So you'll be able to fly this around your house. Okay. It's using 2.4 gigahertz. Okay. And control it by monitoring your picture here.
Wow.
You can also hook up a USB cord directly to your computer, so you can download video as well too.
Oh, very cool. So you can spy on your little brother.
Absolutely, you can spy on your little brother.
Oh,
Whatever you want.
and there's some naughty applications in this.
Some very naughty applications in this.
Okay. Well, let's see a demo of the of this guy too. Ready, Dio? We're gonna 4, 3, 2, 1. Whoa, dude! This is fabulous. Look at that. I think we need one of these for the Lab Rats TV studio. That's very cool. All right. Well, so the pricing on this is $69.99. There you go, guys. One of the hot new toys at CES this year. Check it out.
You know what? I love universal remote controls, especially when they have a Canadian heritage. And we're going to look at the Harmony Harmony Advanced Universal Remote 1000. Come on, Nathan, you got to help me out here.
Oh, man. Harmony 1000 Advanced Universal Remote.
Okay, so can we just call it the Harmony 1000?
Certainly. So
right.
The reason why we're calling it Advanced Universal Remote is, first of all, it's part of the category of universal remotes. It replaces all the remote controls you have in your living room. But this is much different than the universal remotes you go and buy at your local convenience store that are very difficult to set up and don't deliver on the promise of being universal, because you get them home and discover they don't work with the majority of your components.
Yeah, I got one and I took it home and it flipped my toaster up every time I pressed the button for my VCR.
Oh, come on, be honest now. And then there's the opposite end of the spectrum. I mean, those are the cheap ones that I'm talking about that are probably like under $30 US. But then you get the opposite of the spectrum where you're spending thousands of dollars, have to hire a professional, and then once you get it in your home, you're confused about how to operate it. You have a long list of directions next to it. We're saying it's advanced because we do all the dirty work for you. Logitech's Harmony remotes have a software that you install on your computer, and it walks you through the steps. We ask some basic information that we're going to need in order to operate your home entertainment system. Things like, what type of components do you have? How do you like to enjoy your movies or your television? When you're listening to music, do you have it set just for your satellite speakers, or do you have it set for surround sound? Once you answer all those questions, what our software wizard does is it goes back and aggregates all that information from our database. Our database has information for more than 175,000 different devices from more than 5,000 different manufacturers. So it's very rare that you'll find that you have an odd component that's not in there unless you built it in your garage. And if you built it in your garage and you have an infrared receiver and an infrared remote, you could learn it into our database and then you'll be all set and you can still use the Harmony 1000.
Super. Well, you know, I did actually build one in my garage as well, and it is pretty wacky, so I'm glad to hear that.
It's nice to look at, though. That's another thing that's great about the Harmony 1000. It's such a beautiful remote. This is our highest evolution. Harmony 1000 has a touch screen on it. So with our earlier versions, it had a color screen, and you had the benefit of seeing the icons where you could just glance down and know that if there's a TV there, that's a watch TV activity. But you had to push a very small button on the side of the screen. Now, you just select that icon, like watch a DVD, and then immediately you get all the commands that are specific to that activity. So I just selected watch the DVD. You have the pause button. You have the fast forward, the rewind, the skip button. You could go to the menu. You could exit out of it, what have you. And there's a little corner right here that's highlighted green to tell you where you're at.
When's it available and how much is it going to cost me, Nathan?
Okay, well, we're expecting it to be available by the end of the month. So end of January, early February, and you should check it out at, what's the Canadian equivalent of Best Buy?
Best Buy.
No, there's another one.
We've got Best Buy, but we've also got Future Shop, so we'll go there.
That's the one I was looking for.
All right.
Best Buy or Future Shop, and also probably some of the smaller hi-fi specific retailers.
Okay, do we have a rough estimate on the price at this point?
US dollars is 500.
500. Still a whole lot better than 6,000.
So I don't know if you guys have noticed, but it's kind of hard to type on phones these days. Even my little BlackBerry here, like it's supposed to have a special new keyboard you can type and type. It doesn't work for me. It drives me crazy. So Mark here has a bit of a solution for that.
Yes, we have a
the solution we call FastTap.
Okay, so what is FastTap exactly, and how does it work?
FastTap is simply raised and lowered keys and some error prevention algorithms, which quite easily saying is a way of getting a lot more buttons in a smaller space.
Okay,
so to solve your problem.
So a whole lot of more buttons on a cell phone, right?
Exactly.
Okay, so show me how it works. So here it is. This is an LG phone, okay?
LG 490, launched here in the States with Alta.
Okay.
You've got raised keys and lowered keys. Raised keys are easy to press because you've got 4 lowered keys around it, and your finger won't touch those lower keys.
Right.
Lower keys are easy to press, and if you happen to hit any of those raised keys around it, you can actually hit them all, and it'll still give you the lower key every time. You see them hitting.
So this is perfectly compatible with men that have sausage fingers.
Bigger the fingers, the better.
That's really
exactly
good.
right. So it enables things like text messaging and emailing and wireless web and search, and it does it on a phone that's a phone. Mainstream form factor.
So do people do more text messaging when they have a phone like this?
Quite a bit. The phones that have launched, and there's probably about 300,000 phones in the street today, they see an average of about 120% increase in text messaging, for instance, and most importantly, an average of about 97% increase in data revenue.
And plus, it looks like it's a good massage. Oh, you know, the raised buttons feel really good on your forehead.
Yes, but it just gets the screen a little greasy after.
Oh, I'm really sorry for soiling your phone. I apologize.
At the top of the show, we asked you what screencasting product is not woolly or made of beans. Is it A, a llama, B, a burrito, or C, Camtasia Studio 4? The answer is Camtasia Studio 4. Learn more at ces.techsmith.com.
Hey, and welcome back. Hey, Sean, you think we should go on this thing over here?
No, sir. I don't know about you, but I'm a little bit old for that sort of thing right now. I'd poop my pants.
Yeah, I think it would be the end of Labra's coverage of CES, because I'd be home in the fetal position, I think.
Yes.
Anyway, that wraps up day one of Labrats here in Las Vegas, Nevada.
Yes.
And we have lots more coverage coming up for you.
Of course, this is all being brought to us by our sponsor, TechSmith. You can check them out at ces.techsmith.com.
There you go. And in case you're wondering, we're actually up on the Stratosphere Tower, which is where we're staying this year in Las Vegas.
Yes, sir.
Well, I'm Andy Walker.
I'm Sean Carruthers.
And that's it for our first coverage of CES 2007. We'll see you tomorrow.